tell me two things. One is essentially a message to the government of India of what you think they can do a lot more to support, while they've already, the Honorable Prime Minister and the government all have been extremely supportive. What can they do further to essentially turbocharge and take each of you to the global platform? That is one. And second is, what is that one single message that you want to give to the end consumer in your particular segment?
As you rightly said, the government has definitely been very proactive, be it the Digital India initiatives, the Jan Dhan bank account initiative, which kind of are the pillars for financial inclusion. But the other areas which I think the government needs to help the fintech sector as such would be on capital, the access to, see, the banks have the ability to access cheap capital. They are depository taking organizations. So whereas we do not have access to that, and when we are trying to access capital markets, especially with unproven loan books, the access to wholesale lending capital in India is limited. And when you try to get foreign capital, it kind of has a very complex regulatory infrastructure that you have to kind of wade through, be it ECB route or FPI route, to get the money into, especially debt capital, into your bank accounts. So I think that would be a great area for the government to kind of ease some norms so that we can bring capital in. The government and the regulator have done an excellent job in providing us with the infrastructure to innovate and offer solutions to our end consumers. With respect to our end consumers, I think what we have done with FlexPay is to offer them a flexible mechanism to digital credit transactions ubiquitously at every merchant that has a UPI QR code. And that's a game changer, right? Like the biggest challenge with UPI is that you can do the transactions only if you have money in your bank account. But if you are using the power of that ubiquitousness and pair credit to it, that kind of solves your credit access problem and kind of drives towards our Prime Minister's Digital India and financial inclusion goals. So I think that's what we are trying to go after and try to solve for. We will be trying to build partnerships. We don't see this as a zero-sum game that this is one person is going to win and others lose. That's why we have Fintech Association for Consumer Empowerment. It is a consumer-facing organization. It is focused on empowering the consumers, and we are just solution providers to the consumers. And that is the perspective we are taking. And I'm sure as we try to innovate, there will be opportunities to partner with banks and other solution providers in offering a much smoother digital experience for our end consumers. That's what our focus will be. Appreciate all the time and having an opportunity to share this platform with such an esteemed panel.